everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here to bring you a wig review in partnership with name brand wigs. This is Envy Amy in the color Toasted Sesame. Amy is a super cute short style with some fun length in an unexpected place. So if you want to know more about this one, then stick around. I'll tell you all about her. We'll talk about the color as well, and you'll see it inside and outside. I am so grateful to Name Brand Wigs for sending me Amy so I could show her to all of you guys. It is the best partnership, and I'm so thankful for them. If you have never checked them out, please go to their website, namebrandwigs.com. There will be a link in the description to this piece. They are a wonderful online retailer. They have great resources, wonderful customer service. If you're struggling with the wig journey and you need help, please reach out to them. Their email is support@namebrandwigs.com. You can call them. I really highly recommend them. I'm very grateful for them in this community. All right, everybody. This is an adorable style. It's an asymmetric short style that has incredible femininity to it because of this. Let's take a look at it from all sides. Wanted to step in there just a little bit so that you get a good look at how short it is here. It has kind of the best of both worlds. I'm really surprised. When I pulled it out of the box, my initial reaction was, it's really short, kind of blah. But I've been wearing it just a little bit. I try to get to know the wigs before I review them. I don't just throw them on my head, so I can tell you a little bit about them and give you some impressions. And I've got to say, I love that they kept the length over here. It is different from anything I've ever reviewed, and it's so fun. I do want to give you guys some cautions though. I'm going to pull it up on the website because I want you to know the measurements. I don't always talk about measurements because my videos are long enough and you guys can look up measurements. But in this case, I want you to be aware of the nape. So this has a 1.5 inch nape. That's this right here. It is incredibly short. I really think if you have bio hair, you need to be aware of how short you can go in the nape before you can actually see your bio hair. When I take this wig off, I'm going to show you a trick to hiding your nape bio hair, the bottom of your neck bio hair. Mine is growing out and it's in a terribly awkward length right now that it wants to stick out of all of the wigs, but I've discovered a solution. I will show it to you, and if you can tell, my bio hair isn't really showing right now. That's incredible given the length that's at. So you're going to want to see that section. But the nape is 1.5, and then the side, probably not this side, I don't know. They don't give two side measurements, and obviously they're very different on the sides. It says the side is 2 inches. So I just want you to be aware that there is some really short layering here. But I think if you have really been so tempted to go with a PIXIE, or maybe you're a PIXIE wearer, but the one complaint you have is when it's really short all around, it could be really fun to try something that has some length on the side because it just does something different to the style that's super fun. Now, this piece, I'm actually going to take the cap off. We'll talk about the cap construction, and then before I put it back on, I'll give you my tip with my wig grip. I don't normally wear wig grips with my wigs. I don't like the extra bulk underneath my wigs, but sometimes they're invaluable. So if you don't have a wig grip, I highly recommend that you think about getting one for certain things. So this has a lace front and a left side mono part, which means you're going to have parting space on the left, and you're going to have some ability to style it up away from the face if you want in the front. Soft velvet ear tabs with the bendable stays, no extended nape because that nape is so short. No extended nape, and then the pull bra strap adjusters, which can be tricky to keep in place. So if you ever struggle with that, just put a little stitch, just get some needle and thread. You don't have to be able to sew, just a quick little stitch, tie it off, and it will hold it in place for you. So this is that really, so you look at that kind of razor cut, very short nape. And then you've got a little bit of extra length up there on top, giving it a little feminine flair, just slightly. Okay, before I put this back on, let me tell you guys my hack. Because if you are dealing with just unbelievably annoying bio hair like I am, you can see that length back there. It's too long to really put up, and it's so fine that if I take bobby pins and try to put it up, it doesn't want to hold in the bobby pins, and I'm just not quite ready to buzz it all out. Here's my hack. Take your wig grip, whatever wig grip you would like. This happens to be the hair grip, which is one of my favorites. And this one has the lace in case you have a lace part wig. So what I do is I put it in place. Now the first thing I do is I sort of sweep it. So I'm taking the side hair back. Because of the way the velvet is on here, and this one has some silicone. Their regular one without the lace doesn't have that silicone, but it would still work the same. Because of the velvet, it wants to take my hair with me. So going like this is actually really easy, and it pulls my hair with. Then in the back, I'm going to tuck my hair up under the grip, and then I'm going to secure it. I'll let you watch. So all the hair got pulled up underneath the wig grip. And so it's all sticking up, and because of the purpose of the wig grip is to hang on to your hair and to hang on to the wig. That's that velvety kind of material that does that. So my hair will stay now. It won't start to pop out the bottom. The wig grip will stay on me just fine. So if you struggle with wig grips, please know that they're not all created equal. Some wig grips work better than others. So if you've tried a wig grip in the past and it didn't work well for you, don't assume that's going to be true of all wig grips. I will put a link in the description to my review of this one. In that review, there will be a link to this one if you want to purchase it. All right, you guys. So that was the inside of the cap. Now this has a very low density. The hair is very low density. There's a little bit of Permatease. I'm trying to determine if I'm feeling Permatease or if it's because of these hairs being so short. I think there's a little bit of Permatease right up here. But you don't really have Permatease anywhere else because you really can't with how short it is. But there's a little bit of Permatease right here. And that gives this extra length here some lift. So you can play with that, get in there and give it just a little bit more lift if you want to. You don't have to. It's not heavy Permatease. It's not super pillowy. So you can just sort of comb it down and smooth it down. You don't have to have it be poofy. But if you want to piece this out and play with it, make it messy, make it kind of trendy, it definitely has that potential, then you can definitely get in there and do that. Look how easy that was just with my hands. If you took styling cream like John Renault Piece Out Cream, which is one of the best for piecing out short wigs, in my opinion, that I've ever tried, then you could really have fun with this one and do that. Really super fun. Because of the lace front, you can also take some clips and pull the hair up off your face and maybe do some fun little clips. You could do multiple so that you've got a really fun, different look. Let's take a look at that lace front. There's your lace front. It's, you know, it's not the best lace front I've ever seen. I will be honest with you guys. It's a little bit knotty. It's a little bit densely knotted. If you find that lace, which is rather long for a ready-to-wear wig, if you find that lace is showing because it doesn't blend with your skin tone, it is just a little bit shiny as well, you can just trim that with a pinking shears. That's my preference. You can use straight scissors. People have varying opinions about what to do and how to trim the lace. I have a video where I show you how I trim lace when I do it, and so if you want to learn, you can watch that video. I'll link it in the description. If I were to wear this one and want to wear it off the head, I'm guessing I'd probably want to trim that lace. But the fact that it's, you know, a little bit knotty, a little bit densely knotted may not be a factor for you because it lays down in front of that lace. It really, you don't need to show the lace at all. If you want to, you sure can, but you don't have to, and it looks just fine. If you want to do a full bang, you can trim up the bangs a little bit. They're just slightly too long for me. My measurement from my eyebrows to the hairline is about 3 inches. If yours is longer than mine, these bangs will fit you maybe a little bit better. But for me, if I wanted to pull it down into a full bang, I would have to trim them. They do sweep really well to the side though, and they do like to stay put. These fibers are on the dry side, so they feel really super realistic. They're not super silky, just a little bit dry, but I think it gives it the most realistic look. It's a very, very realistic looking wig for sure. The fit, I'm gonna have to take this wig grip off and then I'll tell you about the fit. So I wanted to make sure I did the wig justice so you didn't see all my bio hair sticking out, but I can't really tell fit with the wig grip on. So let's try it without. This feels like it's running very true to average. There's decent stretch. It's not super stretchy, but there's decent stretch. I get quite a bit of extra cap up here, and so I'm going to call this true to average because I have very petite over the top of my head, but my circumference is 22 inches, so that's very average. I'm getting really good coverage with this one. When I had, you can see my bio hair sticking out a little bit right there now, but when I had that wig grip on, it was really holding up my bio hair great, and I was getting perfect coverage. So definitely for me, this is an excellent, excellent fit. Really good fit. All right, everybody. I think we covered everything. Let's move on to color. This color, Toasted Sesame, is that what I said? This is a beautiful light brown. It's got some dynamic coloring to it, and it has a slight root. This root is a shadow root. It may look dark in this video because I have a lot of light on me. It's not a super dark root. It's not a super long root. It's a beautiful shadow, and it very much complements this color. And then the rest of this is what I would consider a light golden brown. It's a little bit darker at the nape. They do the rooting all the way through, so it makes, in a short wig like this, it darkens it up just a little bit. I think in a longer piece, this color looks just a little bit lighter because the rest of the color gets further away from that root. But it's just a beautiful golden brown with some really subtle auburny hints. Very light auburn, just slightly kind of golden red. Not heavy red, not like a yellow blonde or anything like that. It's just a beautiful light golden brown with some dimension. That root really helps a lot. It's just a gorgeous color. If you like bright, warm, light golden brownish colors, to me it doesn't feel blonde. It might to you if you're used to darker brunettes. To me, this is really straddling that line, but really firmly in the light brunette realm of colors. Very golden. Let me know if you have any questions about that. So pretty. I will get outside so you can see this outside. That's it. This wig is available now. You can check it out. The link is below. Let's get outside so you can see this color outside. I did do an out of the box for Instagram. I'll tack it on because you guys appreciate that, but this is out of the box. I did nothing to it. I mean, aside from playing with it with my fingers, that's all I've done to it. So this is going to be one you will be able to tell immediately whether or not it's going to work for you. It is a style that will for sure be shake and go out of the box unless something really terrible happened in the packing process and it got some cold crimping. It's short enough that that shouldn't happen. So if you struggle with the out of the box wig journey, this one's going to be one you'll know right away whether it's going to work for you or not. So that's always a bonus. Let's get outside so you can see this color outside. I really appreciate you guys. I went a little longer than I expected, but I think I covered everything you'd want to know. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you all, and thank you once again, Name Brand Wigs. You guys are the best. I'm so grateful to work with you. Okay, outside we go. All right, friends. Oh my goodness, it's really cold out here. I did not expect that, and it's super windy. So this will be quick. But here's your shot at seeing this color outside. It's very cloudy. I don't have any direct sunlight I can get into. But we'll do the best that we can. You may be seeing my bio hair poking out the bottom now because I took that wig grip off and I didn't put it back on. So if you see any very dark at the bottom, that's my hair. I can see some right there. That's why that wig grip was so important. Beautiful color. You know, out here you can see more of the dimension and some of the slightly blondish highlighting that's in here. I still don't really consider this a blonde. I think it's a very light brown. But color is sort of subjective, so please take that with a grain of salt. All right, everyone, I really hope this helped you. I need to get inside. It's really cold out here. Thanks for watching.
All right, we've got Amy out of the box. I won't be talking too much since you've already seen everything I'm showing right now at the beginning. I don't think I knew what to expect with this one. It's always fun to discover a wig for the first time. My bio hair is poking out. I should have had a wig grip on with it, but I forget that my bio hair does that now. Such a cute style. I'm impressed.